It's really time that you stop thinking about yourself. Stop thinking about how wonderful you are. No one cares, No one believes it anyway. Stop thinking about your selfish self and what you can do for yourself and start thinking about me and what you can do for me, you know? Even better, what you can do for me, huh? I thought about doing a YouTube video that would include you in it. All you have to do is tell me what name you want me to use, and then pay me $10 to use it. You know, if your name's Brian, I can talk and do a little video for YouTube, and then I'll name Brian. I'll say Brian, and I'll mention you, Brian, and all you have to do is send me $10. Or Sally, or Timmy, you know, Brittany, anything. If you want your name mentioned, boys and girls, send me $10. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking the world, Not asking for your soul or anything. $10. And send it to me and tell me what name you want me to use. If you want me to use your first name and your last name, I might say, Brian Johnson. That's $15. That's $15. Just your initials, BJ. That's $5. And you'll be famous, boys and girls. You'll be famous because people are looking at these videos and they're taking notes on almost everything I say because I'm full of it, boys and girls. I'm full of wisdom and good cheer. And when your name comes up, people will think, oh, that's interesting. I didn't know Brian before, but now I know Brian. And for an extra 5 spot, I'll tell them that you're a nice person. Brian Johnson. He's a nice person. He really is. That's $20 worth. That's only $20 worth, boys and girls. But I can't say you're a nice person if you don't send in that extra 5 spot, can I? Huh? I want to tell the world about you. Of course I do. You are a very nice person, but I can't say that unless there's a 5 spot attached to the $10 or $15. You know that, boys and girls. I want to be fair, and I want you to be fair to me. It's not rocket science. I could be spending my time in a lot of different ways, boys and girls. I could spend my time fixing the roof. I could spend the time cleaning the kitchen up. Throwing out the old cans and old TV dinner trays, I could mow the lawn. I could go out and pick off the dandelions that are starting to grow on my lawn. Some people think it's nice. It's a yellow flower. They're beautiful. You get a cluster of them together. It's beautiful, huh? Wouldn't you rather see, some nice yellow dandelions and just regular weeds? I would. They're beautiful, But if you don't pick them, it's like picking your nose. See, when you pick your nose, when you get that booger out of your nose, then it's gone, But dandelions, if you don't pick it, they make babies during the night, boys and girls. You have one dandelion in one area, and the next morning you get up, there's 5. And if you don't pick it, like picking your nose, if you don't pick it, the next day there'll be 10 dandelions, And they multiply and multiply and multiply just like rabbits. So pick the dandelions, or, or you can do other things. I could do lots of things, but I choose to talk to you. You know? You need some help on little things, don't you, boys and girls, huh? When I say boys and girls, I mean boys and girls of all ages, you know? You know, 10 to 100, you know? You know, Annette Funicello died the other day. No, I had a crush on her. I think every guy that I grew up with had a crush on Annette. They had the hots for her, you know? I also had the hots for Marie Osmond, but not anymore. Have you seen those commercials she does? Have you seen those commercials for Nutrisystems or whatever diet program it is? I don't remember right now. And she's bragging about how much weight she lost, and she looks like a pig. Oh, she doesn't look bad, but she doesn't look thin. I don't think she has any reason to brag on that hairdo of hers. It looks fake. It looks like an ugly wig. You know, she used to be beautiful, you know? And Donnie's beautiful too, isn't he, boys and girls, huh? No, but she used to be a knockout, you know? She used to be stunning, you know? And now she just looks like, you know, an extra woman that's, you know, going to go to the Western Club for line dance or something, you know? She's got fake hair and, you know, a little bit overweight, you know? And she's not anything like she used to be. I mean, you know, try when you grow up, boys and girls, when you become an adult and get older, try to keep yourself together, you know? Take care of yourself, you know? Like me, for instance, you know? I look better now than I did when I was in high school. But I bet you most people can't say that. Especially women. You ever seen a woman that was in high school that was just out of this world? You know, nice, beautiful, thin body and just as cute as can be. You look at her, you know, years and years later, and she's put on weight. You know, she's not attractive at all. Why? Because she hasn't taken care of herself, boys and girls. She likes to eat fudge. She likes to eat pizzas. She likes to drink Cokes. Candy, Hershey's bars, you know, Bismarcks, glazed donuts, maple bars, candy corns, Oreos. They like to eat those type of things. And what do they get out of it, boys and girls? I'll tell you what they get. They get a lot of fat. They look like lard asses, you know, after a few years. And then they wonder why they can't attract the opposite sex. I'll tell you why, because they're a lard ass. You know? But they're nice in some ways. But not the way you see. see, men like myself are visual. We like to look at things, you know? And, you know, that's a fact. Men are visual. And women have to be attractive to a guy in order for us to want to be seen with them, you know? Or to want to date him, or to want to kiss him, or whatever it is, or especially marry him, you know? No one wants to marry a woman that hasn't taken care of herself. I mean, look at me, you know? I've taken care of myself, you know? I was a 10 in high school, I'm a 10 now, you know? That's the natural progression of me. And I know that, and you know it. So getting back to the name thing, if you want your name read on air, you know, you want to be part of the in crowd, which it's this program, then send me your money and tell me what name it is or what initials it is. I don't want any VD stuff, you know. If your name's really Victoria, you know, Dewey, then I don't want to say VD because that you know, that sounds dirty, you know. So be fair. I'll be fair to you, boys and girls. And if you send in 2 names, and I can say it in the same video, I'll only charge you, $15 for the two names, And the nice thing about it is that I don't charge you any extra on top of that. I could have 200,000 views and 200,000 people looking at me saying your name, and there's not a dime extra involved in cost for you. It's a one time charge, and that's it, boys and girls. I'm trying to be as fair as I can. You give to me, I give to you, and we'll get along in this world, huh? That's the way it should be. That's the way it's supposed to be, boys and girls. And I'm hip. You know that. Look at me. It's not rocket science. Look at this, huh? Think this grows on trees? Wish it did. I'd pick me a few.